When my talk is that my son innocent, and my son need to be free. I work for them head, bust wally for them, feel wally for them, money in a pocket, move for trouble. And go
call you back, I can't cut off Vibes Cartel. This is the GO!
And we know you know them want frame him and blame him.
Vibes fucking Cartel is the
land. Many to society me, to me no live out, them want me to live. Think for myself inside me, get me strength. If
you family, welcome to the first episode of Chat 876, where we'll talk about real things straight from yard and abroad. Alright? Today we're going to dive deep into something serious. Alright? So the first episode of Chat 876 will be talking about prison and rehabilitation in Jamaica, rates and challenges. Now, forgive me if I'm not directly looking at it, I'm going to try to read the notes, make sure I'm giving a clarity information, alright? Now, this ain't no easy topic, but it's one we have to reason about. You see what I say? Because behind every prison wall, there's a story. And before we get into it, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. Comment something, be respectful, nice. Alright? Be nice to others. It's not hard to be nice, people. Comment anything you want, keep the conversation going, but anything you want in the spectrum of being respectful. Alright, let's get into our first segment. Alright, people. First up, let's look at the stats. As of recent years, Jamaica prison population is hovering around 4,000 to 4,500. Alright? And that's inmates. It sounds small, but remember, the size is actually one of the highest per capita in the Caribbean. So when we say size, that means when you consider the population. Alright? We're talking about 145 per 100,000 people incarcerated. That's a lot, people. But here's the kicker. Over 60% of inmates are awaiting trials, stuck in the system for months, sometimes even years, people. Man, I lie, the backlog in the court is just hard to fathom and hard to really understand, because imagine you as a innocent man, I try to prove your innocence in a prison for years. As you can see, Isaac Buchanan just free a man, never go through the right process, never get a trial. The man there prison for how much years, and the man don't even look like he can function. And that's a perfect example of why rehabilitation is important, and proper facilities. I apologize for that. Alright, so let's jump into segment 2. Alright, we'll talk about the stats and how much people are go back to prison or whatever, right? And how long them have to stay. So let's talk about the prison conditions. So let's talk about life inside. Many of Jamaican correctional facilities are overcrowded, underfunded, and poorly maintained. The Tower Street Adult Correctional Center, better known as GP, General Penitentiary, was built in the 1800s. Imagine that. At this time of people. The place not really designed for modern needs. We're talking limited access to running water, power, poor sanitation, and sometimes 3 men in a cell designed for 1. And the man them after shit, God forgive me, the man them after defecate in a bag and pee and them something in the cell while they are on lockdown, not in a toilet. Sometime I'll on a newspaper. Alright? I not even know if they can get scandal bag. So then probably have to do it in one newspaper and one bucket, and the bucket have to stay there until that time for them come out the next day. Cause there, let's sidebar, there is a Instagram thing going around where this man was talking about life in prison, and him said them let them out 11 a.m. and this is allegedly. They let them out 11 a.m. and then go back in at 12:30 noon. So you tell me now, and I'm stuck like that until the next day. That's not ample amount of time for anybody to go stretch them legs, socialize. Yes, these people are criminals, but we're gonna explain why they need basic human facilities, basic needs, basic stuff. We're not ask so much. A toilet, not a decent bed, but a bed. Then you have a little flat bed and one little mattress throw up on it. That's it. Not even have a comfortable, one tough mattress. Something one they can actually lay down upon. And we're getting to the importance of not dehumanizing people. Alright? This kind of environment not just punish the people, it break them down, as what I just there say. Let's jump into rehabilitation or revolving door. Rehabilitation or revolving door. A prison is supposed to correct you, right? But in Jamaica, we have to ask, is it really rehabilitation? There are programs, yes. Vocational training, farming, basic education, great. Give it up, where credit is due. But only a small percentage of inmates get access to these vocational training. At 2021, just one day, a report showed that many prisoners leave without job skills, counseling, or support. So guess what? Them end up right back in the prison. Come on, people. It's called the I can't say that word here, but I'm going to break it up in syllables. Recidivism rate. And in Jamaica, comment, if I say it wrong, comment to the correct breakdown of that word. Recidivism rate. And in Jamaica, it's worryingly high. Some estimate, me jump ahead. Recidivism, the word I can't say, is when prisoners get out and have to go back in. That's the revolving door that I was saying. Rehabilitation versus revolving door. And the reason why I'm going to put the notes as revolving door, I couldn't say recidivism. Alright? So, that is called the recidivism rate. And in Jamaica, it's worryingly high. Some estimates says 30 to 40%. Come on, people. 30 to 40% are released inmates returning 2 years. And that is madness. People are saying, because them now want to change. We get into that. Challenges we face. Let's break down the key issues. Alright, people? The challenges, overcrowding. Overcrowding and delays. Too many people on remand waiting years without trial. How we gonna deal with overcrowding? Better funding. If the government have to start a budget where people can donate certain stuff to the prisoners, and people always say, oh, why me I gotta do that? They're my criminal. Remember, these people are get released in the society what we in with children. Alright? Lack of resources. Board for the prisoners and get the kicker when you say, I prison them there. Lack of resources are there for the prisoners and also the prison staff. And then the prisoner them alone I feel it. The staff I feel it worse. Because the staff have to deal with the complaints, the smell. And if nothing break out the staff them not proper facilitate for deal with them things here. Alright? Also, let's talk back about that stigma society treat ex-prisoners like they can't change them, treat them like them are not human, them treat them like them are this. Yo, that's why I love God, you know. Because God's to come as you are. You see me I say? If God did still like man, nothing wouldn't and will never see salvation. Thank God for God. If that makes sense. Thank God for Jesus. Alright, we need to treat people better. Alright, limited job opportunities. This is a sticky one, but even if you try, people don't want to hire someone with a record. How we are going to deal with that? We are going to talk about that a little bit down in a segment 5. Alright? Mental health. This is really addressed, yet crucial to true rehabilitation. And all of this feed into a cycle of poverty, crime, prison, no support, back to crime, prison. Poverty, crime, prison, no support, back to crime, prison. Revolving door. Alright, people. So what can be done? We can talk about the problems and just leave it. We have to look at solutions. And I'm here with a couple opinions, suggestions. Take it as how you want it. First of all, to better help the people, let's talk about how we can speed up the court system, get more judges, more resources. First of all, I think there should be a career development program starting at grade 5 into high school. A career development program, a child tell her what they want to become. 3 things. Instead of asking what they want to become, name 3 jobs that you will be interested in when you grow up. Oh, well, my daddy is a doctor, my mommy is a nurse, and my uncle is a lawyer, but I don't really know much about that. Alright. You'd say, you'd do one of those, yeah, more leaning to the doctor still. Alright. Or more leaning to a lawyer. Hence, they can become a judge. So, you get a portfolio and create a career path goal for them, where you show them what they need to do and show them what they need to focus on while they're in a high school. The subjects them what they need to choose. Because you know when you reach a high school, you start to choose the subjects. So when you reach a high school, you choose the subjects gearing towards this specialty you need. People are going to say, I already know if to do that. I never knew. There's a lot of people out there right now without jobs never know either. You get what I say? Jamaica is suffering from brain drain as well. How can we hold our people into the country? We have to make these wages livable. And if me go to school for 4 years and go to school for 8 years, I need my income to reflect such. If not, that's how brain drains come in. Make wages livable. So if the society will be better, more taxes, more people can spend money. So we need to make these wages livable. I don't understand the economics behind all of these stuff, but I know for a fact, even if I don't understand it, and even if I don't say so it go, and so you can just start these programs, it have to be done for a better society. So let's stop worrying about can, and let's worry about how can we. Alright? So as I say, speed up the court system, get more judges, more resources, starting at the school, because you're going to need these new generations to understand, say, and everybody can be a rebel or a Swiss Lee, and everybody can be a Kaisenat. Give them these career paths. Help them develop them from them young. Create more affordable universities and colleges. Because I'm not lie, college expensive at Jamaica. I got college in America 2 times. And a trade school. I never pay for it once. So people say education is free. America, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, but college is expensive in Jamaica, especially for parents in the middle class and poverty line. Alright? So let's start from the school to help with brain drains. Let's develop more career-driven students. So when they reach in them prime, in them finish college and them finish high school, they know what they need to do. They not resort to a way of crime because we are short police, we are short public servants, basically. We are short public servants. Because you can't tell we're not short and we have all this backlog of people are wait to be processed in the system. Alright? Expand rehab programs inside prison. Give inmates a real second chance. Don't only pick 1 and 2 and say, oh no, you told there for 6 months. Go and go do your 6. Right. Let's give people a real second chance. I personally feel like the major corporations in Jamaica should at least do, even if it's for a tax break, send 2 professionals to teach them a couple trade work. All right, let me teach you how to plumb. Let me teach you how to fix AC. Because inmates, let's be real, most of them have to start their own business if they really want to go work. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a stigma, people don't want to hire ex-cons. So let's help them with trades so they can depend upon themselves. Alright, I feel like that's the major thing, especially for the violent criminals who have an exit date. Yes, they are violent criminals, but they probably only get 15 years. Let's get them working. We don't want them go out, because here what? Double fine work for eye glance. Let's get them. That's why rehabilitation and support after release is important as well. Housing, job, and therapy. You can build a half for your house. Just build up like the house, the building, the marina. You can build up some of that in one vacant lot and say, oh, your son there, see the bus there. And say, yo, you can't have car because you're a rapist. You go around and rape people in a car because rapists have time. They don't get life, you know. When go and like say them people there, where we send them in and treat them like crap and then come back out and do the same thing. Them not gonna learn and they might get the little time go until them dead. I said I got the cycle, I got repeat, and kids are gonna get hurt, people are gonna get hurt. So let's just deal with the rehabilitation the right way. Alright? Community-based program to help youth before them even touch the cell. I know not gonna say, yo, enough, look at thing out there. Not enough. As a society, we talk about peace. But we don't work together. You see what I say? There's no true peace without war, and the war is on poverty. Let's reach out to these youths in these affected areas. Let's put up some community centers. All of these liquor stores are needed. Let's start some community centers, some homework centers, some places, some more better children home. You get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of homeless children. Let's get some better children's home and hire some decent people. Because I'm tired of hearing a story about people in a children's home and I get beaten and abused, all of them something. Let's have better background checks as well. But not like, if my Prime Minister didn't call me, one of them, if the Prime Minister called me and said, you're very interested in that, but I start the program. With the bucket of them, but I heads up the program and walk, do the legwork, and trust me, I guarantee you, I can get at least the percentage of reincarcerated drop. Because we have one of the highest percentage in the Caribbean. No, we have the highest percentage in the Caribbean. Alright? And most important, people, change our view prisoners. Not everybody in there wicked. Some of them just lost or slip up once. I want to leave y'all with this, alright? When we treat people like animals, we can't be shocked when they come back like monsters. Remember that. Leave you with another tidbit. Rehabilitation isn't charity. Remember, you know, rehabilitation isn't charity. It's smart justice. If you believe in change, if you believe in redemption, then let's push for a system that gives people a real second chance. Bless up for tuning in. This is Chat 876. If you rate this episode, like, share, and comment. Remember, be respectful. Let's keep the conversation going. Till next time, people. My gone. Stay safe, respect, and love.
Got it is them a fight, we will fight back. You can't stop a titan. Running, you feel defeat. This ain't no easy street. We are the real elite. The people speak. So you run go send police fi kill them off. You run go send police fi clean the street. A curfew, blood and gunpowder, the devil perfume. Watch yourself like a Adamar. You and him and I. Fi the lone gunman, the young the